13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. I gotta give a shout out to my brother, the 13th son, because he just spits out a lot of wisdom and knowledge. If you want some wisdom and knowledge from somebody that's, that's got his pulse on, his finger on the pulse of what we need, I would suggest you look him up on YouTube, and he has a Twitter account too. But you better come correct, because he don't take no shit. So anyway, shout out to you, the 13th son, for all your 13 love. That's where I got it from, and I don't care if anybody thinks I'm, trying to rep off him or whatever. I give credit where credit is due. The brother is bad, So anyway, I also wanted to say this is not a hair update. I have about 2 or 3 videos that I made for hair updates, and that's what I was going to use my YouTube channel for. And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, I can't do that, because we have more important things to think about than our hair. It's important to take care of our bodies from head to toe, but that is not my sole focus. Is the focus on my hair, or on your hair, or how it looks, and being the thing doing this, and no offense to nobody who does that, but I just don't want my videos to be like that. You do me, do you, and I'll do me. So what I wanted this video to be about was to talk about, just really encourage my dark-skinned melanated sisters to wean themselves off of spending the type of money that they do on hair care products and nail products alone. Just those 2 industries alone amongst us sisters is a $30 billion business. $30 billion. With that kind of money, there is no need for us to be in the shape that we're in. Not that money is everything, but it sure damn is nice to have, if you got it. Now I understand this is a fiat currency, and this shit is going down. It's going down the tubes, but until then, this type of money can be used for better things than hair and nails. I mean, take care of yourself, yeah, but why are you going to these, it's mostly Asian shops, to get your hair care products? Now, there are a few dark-skinned, melanated people who own, hair care product places online, like Carol's Daughter, and a couple others. I can't think of the name of them. I'm not endorsing these people, because I bought from Carol's Daughter a couple of times. I really didn't care for the experience, and haven't bought anything from them since. They may have improved upon their customer service situation, but I haven't bought from them in a few years. I've just been using more organic products that I think is good for my hair. But in any case, there are some dark-skinned melanated people online who, I think there's quite a few sites, if you do your research, I'm sure you will find them, who sell hair care products, and I don't know about the nail products, but they definitely sell the hair care products. So why are we going outside our communities to spend money with people who do not have our best interests at heart? Why are we doing that? It doesn't make sense. Upon further reflection, I'm gonna say that the reason why a lot of us are still doing that is because our pineal glands are calcified and we're zombies. That's the only thing that I can say that will reconcile why we are still spending money with people who could care less about us. Let's be honest. If they gave a damn about us, they would be investing the money that we spend in their community, in their shops that are located in our communities. They would be investing that money in our communities, in our schools, in our projects. They would be interested in us, but they don't give a damn about us. They take that money and they go to their community and build up theirs. And you know what? I really can't blame them, because we still, even though we see that happening, we may not understand all the dynamics of it, but we still go to those shops and spend money on hair and nails and on any other little stupid trinket they want to sell to us that they think will be interesting for us, or that they think we would want to buy. You've been in those shops. They sell everything just about under the sun except food. And even then, some of them might sell food. I don't know. I've never been in one that does, but they might. Who knows? They sell everything else to us, and we continue to flock to their shops. It's one of the reasons why I'm glad I went natural. When I went natural, I didn't understand the implications of everything I was doing. But since I've been natural for so many years, I understand now that I have no need for those Asian shops. And I haven't shopped in an Asian store. It's gotta be about 8 years. I haven't stepped foot in one, and don't plan on stepping foot in one, because I know that they may not hate us, but they don't give a damn about us, and they take their money to their communities and build them up. They don't show us any kind of respect or anything, by investing in our communities. And why should they? When we don't respect ourselves to use the resources we have to build up our own community. We should have the hair shops. I'm not talking about beauty salons. We should have the hair supply industry on lock. That should be ours. We spend the most money on those products. That should be ours, but it's not. You know why? Because our pineal glands are calcified and we're zombies. Still enslaved, walking around clueless. It makes no sense. Then again, I guess it does make sense when you're thinking about a zombie. A zombie that has no brain, And they go around trying to eat other people's brains. It's ridiculous. It's baffling to me that in this day and age we still haven't awakened from our slumber. We're still asleep, comatose, brain dead. And you got generation after generation of children growing up in worse condition than their grandparents who lived under Jim Crow, who had true in your face white supremacy and racism. This stuff we are supposedly experiencing today is all because we give it power. It doesn't exist. And I'm not talking about that post-racial nonsense that people are talking about. I'm talking about if your vibration is high enough and you're raising your vibration high enough, you don't see that. You're just above it. But the reason why we have low vibrations and we buy this junk for our hair and nails, is because our I'll say it again, our pineal glands are calcified, and we're zombies. I think about this and I'm speechless. It really, sometimes I think about this and I'm like, man, when are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna wake up? One of the benefits of being natural is that you start to love yourself. I think that's another issue. Not only are our pineal glands, pineal, pineal glands are calcified. Not only are they calcified, but because they're calcified, we don't love ourselves. And so we look outside of ourselves for acceptance. And it ain't happening. Let me tell you from somebody who knows from experience. When you look outside yourself for the love you think you need and want, you'll never get it. You'll never find it. That's one of the benefits of going natural. Because once I stopped wanting to put unnatural things on my hair, I stopped wanting to put unnatural things in my body. That was a slower process than having natural hair. But I'm at the point now where I don't want to put anything unnatural on my hair or in my body. That's why my skin is glowing like it is. Because I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating dairy. I stopped eating candy. Ingesting all that white processed sugar or whatever it's called. I just stopped eating a lot of the junk. So when you get to that point, you have no need to look outside yourself for anyone else's approval. You have no need, because you're loving yourself. Do you even look at yourself and say, I love you? Whatever your name is. I can look at myself and say, I love you, inner one, beauty one. I love you. I can look at myself and say that sincerely. And it really gives me, I really don't give a good goddamn what anybody else thinks about it. You can say I'm vain all you want to. All I know is when I look for other people and other things to tell me that they love me, I came up short. But when I started loving me, man, it was all gravy. And you know what? Life is good. I'm not running to the mall, buying a whole bunch of unnecessary junk. And I'm certainly not running to these hair shops or beauty salons or anything else to buy a whole lot of unnecessary junk for my hair or nails. That's more money I can invest in me and my community. It's simple. It really is easy. It's that simple and it's that easy. I think in order for us to stop spending these billions of dollars on junk that will make us look acceptable to these Europeans and anyone else, is to stop eating the meat. Stop eating the dairy, drinking the dairy. Stop ingesting all this sugar. Stop watching TV that makes you want all this crap. That's the biggest thing right there. Stop watching TV and these crazy movies. They don't do nothing but just indoctrinate you with their idiotic messages and get you to desire stuff you don't even need. Ladies, we need to stop the madness. Don't cry about, oh, the public school system this, and oh, the prices of food is going up, and oh this and oh that and oh the other, when you still promoting this system with your purchasing habits. Don't cry. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. It obviously is, because you ain't changing it. We support a $30 billion industry. That is just stupid. It's stupid. Stop the madness. Go natural. And then once you go natural on the outside, you should start with the inside. But for a lot of us, like me, it may take going natural on the outside for us to see, hey, if I'm doing this for my hair, what am I doing for my body? And go natural on the inside. And once you start doing that and start teaching your children to do that, to start teaching your children that they are beautiful without all this excess junk that we want to try to give them. Once we start turning off the televisions, turning off the video games, maybe even turning off the computers, if we're accessing sites that are not in our best interests as dark-skinned, melanated people, then maybe we can rise up. As a people. But until then, a lot of you are still walking around like calcified zombies. Any little bell or whistle that they throw in front of us, which usually stimulates our lower chakras anyway, research it and look it up if you're interested. If not, I don't care. Don't look it up. It stimulates the lower chakras anyway and makes you want a lot of junk that you don't need. Oh, another one is stop listening to the radio. It's just as bad as the TV. The music today is crap. Not just rap music or hip hop. All of it is junk. The only music that I would say is not junk is classical music. I know a lot of us are not into that. But it's the only one that I think is not on a low vibrational level. The rest of it, across all genres, is junk. A lot of people say, oh, hip hop ain't shit, and rap ain't shit. No, all of them is junk. Stop listening to the radio. Stop watching TV. Eat healthy. Fruits and vegetables. Stop eating the meat, the dairy, the sugar. Get out into nature. Plant some seeds. Give back to Mother Earth. It's natural, baby. That's what it is. It's going natural. And it's a process, yes, but you got to start somewhere. Why not start with the hair and nails, ladies? And see how much money you save by doing that. See how much you can invest into the education of your own children by doing that. And I'm not talking about this miseducation they receive in public schools, but you researching your history. Start with that first. Teach it to your children. Teach the fact that we were around and had civilizations that thrived for I don't know how many thousands of years before we came in contact with the Europeans. So our history, teach them that our history goes back further, much further than slavery. See, that's what they teach them in school. At least that's what they were teaching when I was in school. And recently, I believe that's what they're still teaching. Is that our history begins with slavery. That's bullshit. Teach your children better. Start with that. Start with those few things and see how much better your life will be. Life is good. It really is. Life is good. And everything will start working out for you once you take those steps. Ladies, I'm talking to you. $30 billion, that should be in your pocket for your children, for your communities. I'm saying that because I'm just tired of seeing people walking around like zombies and doing the same dumb shit over and over again, expecting to get a different result. Let's stop the madness.